going on, everybody?
Hola, fellow peeps. Welcome to Anime Eats,
The channel where we give you freshly served reactions. My name is Randro, your video editor here.
And my name is Marissa LeBlue, your cosplayer.
And
welcome to all the newbies for coming to Anime Eats and joining the Anime Eats gang here. You said it way too early. Anyways, we welcome you to our journey and appreciate you being here very, very much.
And for the rest of y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to Anime Eats, where we watch and react to nothing but anime. Right now we're watching Attack. Oh my goodness, I wish.
Again?
I love Attack on Titan.
Put in a clip of when you did this last week.
Did you just try
Cue the clip.
Right now we're watching Attack. Oh my god. Cue the clip. Right now we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood Season 1 Episode 3. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button to become an Anime Eats gang today. What else can they do, Marissa?
You can also go to Instagram and follow us both at Anime Eats. Yeah. Or follow just him at For Real though. And follow me at Miss LeBlue.
That's her.
And you can also go down to the description box below this video and you can click on our Patreon link. We have Dragon Con coming up.
We're going to Dragon Con, y'all.
There's going to be a Dragon Con vlog on Patreon. So be on the lookout for that, but that's going to be free. Most of the time the vlogs are for a $5 tier, but this one's going to be free, you know, because we want to share that experience with you. It's very important, and you guys have helped make this happen for us.
Yep.
So, anyways, there will be a vlog on there soon for Dragon Con, so watch out for that and go to that link below. And you can also go to our Discord link.
Without further ado, let's get this video started in...
Nothing, I don't know.
Without further ado, let's get this video started in 3, 2, 1, go!
God's children who live upon this land, pray in faith and ye shall be saved. Those who have lost their way, the sun god Leto shall shine.
So what are you guys, like street performers or something?
Seriously, do we look like street performers to you?
I almost spit on my drink with him.
Let's go out.
Hey, easy, I didn't mean nothing by it.
Sorry, accident. We'll fix it.
How's that? It smashed to hell.
Watch and learn, Gramps.
Watch and learn, Gramps.
Okay, here he goes.
Brand new.
See? How's that?
Amazing. It's a miracle. You've been touched by the sun god, just like Father Cornello.
Touched by who now?
It's not a miracle, it's alchemy.
Oh, so you two are alchemists. Right, I've heard of them. Then maybe you've heard of us.
Food.
The Elric brothers.
The Elric brothers, you say?
Wait, I do know that name.
The Fullmetal Alchemist, Edward Elric, is that right? Wow. So you're the young prodigy to tell all the stories about? Oh, we feel so much.
He thought it was him. I think he's him.
I know.
It's not me.
You mean it's the little guy there?
Uh-oh. The city of Hershey Kisses?
What's with this guy on the radio?
That's our leader, Father Cornello.
We were lost until he came to town and began teaching us all the ways of the sun god Leto.
He grants eternal life to the souls of the faithful.
He can even resurrect the dead. His miracles are proof that what he says is true.
So this guy's claiming he can bring the dead back to life? Now that's something I gotta see.
Oh yeah, for real. Cause you tried doing that.
So that's it, huh?
He's like, yeah, nigga.
There's nothing to think. That's alchemy, no doubt about it.
But somehow he's ignoring the law of equivalent exchange. He should have only been able to transmute that flower into an object of equal mass.
And he's changing organic matter into inorganic matter.
Oh boy, let me get my book.
Yes.
Oh.
There's just one way.
Come on, keep up.
Oh my god, we're back in class.
Welcome. Are you interested in Letoism?
Yep, can't say I am. Not really the religious type.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. To know God is to know hope. If we believe in divine grace, and through him all things are possible. If you believed, I'm sure Leto would bless you and make you grow taller. What's that supposed to mean?
Whoa!
She's just trying to
She went for the kill.
Yeah, she did.
Bringing the dead back to life. Do you believe that's possible too?
Yes.
Water, 35 liters. Carbon, 20 kilograms.
Damn,
Ammonia,
right back
4
into it.
liters. Lime, 1.5 kilograms. Phosphorus, 800 grams. Salt, 250 grams. Saltpeter, 100 grams. And various other
That's
trace
you?
elements.
Yeah, right now.
That list represents the complete chemical makeup of the human body for the average adult. It's been calculated to the last microgram, but still, there's never been one reported case of successfully creating a human life.
It's crazy.
And you're telling me something modern science can't do, you can do with prayer?
Lift thy voice to God, and the prayers of the faithful shall be answered.
Did I mention all those ingredients I read off? Down at the market, a kid could buy every one of them for the spare change in his pocket. As it turns out, humans are pretty cheap.
No, that's blasphemy. We are all children of God, created in His image.
You have to understand, alchemists are scientists. We don't believe in improvable concepts like creators or gods. We observe the physical laws that govern this world to try to learn the truth. It's ironic, really, that through the application of science, we have in many ways been given the power to play gods ourselves.
So you're putting yourself on the same level as God? That's just sheer arrogance.
You know, there's an old myth about a hero who flew on wings made of wax. He thought he could touch the sun, but when he got too close, his wings melted and he came crashing back down to Earth. Right, Al?
Brother.
I'm sorry, miss. This is difficult for me to ask. But do you think your father, Cornello, could even save an arrogant scientist like me?
Wait, the Elrics? You're sure that's what they said? You're positive?
Yes, Father, that's what they call themselves. No mistake.
Damn, and this is a problem. Edward Elric, the Fullmetal Alchemist, has come to call on us.
That's him? The man in the armor?
Just
Oh my
what
God.
it would seem.
But why would a state alchemist be here in Lior? Surely they can't have found out about our plans.
Yep.
It's possible this dog's nose is too sharp for his own good.
This way, please. Father Cornello is a busy man, as you can imagine. But you're in luck. He's decided to spare a moment for you.
Yeah, thanks. We understand. We won't take too much of his time.
Good, then it's agreed. We'll make this quick.
Brother Cray, what is this? What are you
Rose, these heathens have come to ensnare and discredit the Father. They're evil. This is God's will.
Brother Cray?
Well, like you said, let's make this quick.
Damn.
I'm dead. I'm dead. He assumed it was the wrong one as well.
Pitiful. Look at his face.
Emotion.
Pitiful.
My dear boy, I don't know what you mean. What you're doubting I see as alchemy are the miracles of the sun god Leto. Look again. Could mere alchemy create something from nothing in this way?
Yeah, that's what I didn't get at first. How can you perform transmutations that ignore the law of equivalent exchange?
As I said, because it isn't alchemy.
Then I started thinking about it. If you'd somehow managed to acquire a certain object to amplify your alchemy,
That isn't
one
his
that's
ring.
said to make the impossible possible, that would explain everything.
What?
I'm talking about the Philosopher's
The
Stone.
philosopher's
Your ring. That's it, isn't it? I've been looking for that.
The ring is just a ring. I am God's humble servant. It is from he alone that I derive my power.
Still trying to sell that line, huh? If that's the way you want to play it, I guess I'll have to come up there and beat some truth out of
Hey,
you.
I love it, dude.
You really are quite the incorrigible heathen, aren't you? Rose, dear,
Yes, Father?
that gun there beside you, pick it up.
And blast his ass.
Okay.
She ain't gonna do it.
Now, child, I want you to shoot the Fullmetal Alchemist.
No, Father, I can't do that.
I am the sun god's chosen emissary. My word is the
Man, you
word of
gotta
Leto himself. Hesitate. When you lost your fiancée to that tragic accident last year, who was it that saved you from the very depths of despair? Have you forgotten?
Oh, he's one of those.
It was you, Father.
He holds something over
It
your
was
head.
I who took your hand and led you into God's light. And do you recall what it was I promised you then?
You said if I had faith, you'd bring it back to life.
No, wait! It's not me, honest!
Damn it, I'm the Fullmetal Alchemist, it's not him!
It makes it because it said full metal.
Yeah,
Nigga
yeah,
is
yeah.
full metal.
It does make sense.
I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I don't have any choice.
He's been lying to you, Rose.
You're wrong. I've seen his miracles. Father Cornello will bring him back to life. I have faith.
Fine, then shoot.
Why you say daughter? I don't think that's her daughter, his daughter.
Ow!
I thought it was his daughter. I made a mistake.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, it's
God
not.
Leto is pleased. You have
He
done
just
well,
said
my
he saved
child.
her from
now
an
pick up the
accident.
gun and shoot the other as
Or
well.
something.
Haven't you made her do enough already?
Oh,
Don't worry about it, he's pretty solid.
Yeah, see? No harm done.
that is creepy.
That
You a
is.
suit of armor that walks and speaks? Do you still doubt it, Rose? This unholy thing is an abomination. Evil of this kind must be purged. And I believe my chimera should be up to the task.
You got a car
So
on
this is
that.
the sort of thing you do with the Philosopher's Stone. That's just twisted. Anyway, looks like I'll need a weapon.
Yeah, I don't need drawing that bit.
No transmutation
Yep.
circle? So the state alchemist title isn't just for show. You truly are gifted, however.
There's always a however.
However.
No match for Chimera claws that tear through wire.
Ooh.
You shredded my pants.
Ooh.
But I guess those claws don't do so good against steel.
Steel.
Stupid beast.
Oh, this too? Steel.
Get a good taste.
Damn.
Your arm. A brother trapped in armor.
Steel.
I see. It's all becoming clear now. You did it, didn't you? The one thing even the most
Yep,
novice
he tried
alchemist
to.
knows is strictly forbidden.
Why don't you come down here and try me? I'll show you real quick who the novice is.
Please. If you fools are really so eager to play God, then perhaps I should send you to meet him instead.
And what are you doing, my friend? Are you not playing
Yeah,
God?
me and God, we don't get along too well. Even if I went, he'd probably just send me right back here.
Steel.
Well, don't just stand there after them. These heathens seek to harm the order. They must be stopped.
I love when they do that animation. It's so
It's
funny.
hilarious.
What are you gonna do, boy? You're unarmed and outnumbered.
Oh, word.
Look, just come quietly. We don't want to have to rough you up.
You see this now? See, I love that.
As a kid, you got that?
He just opened fire. He didn't care that you were in the way.
He didn't care.
That's because
No.
Because
what you
what?
said back there is true, isn't it?
We're not evil. All we wanted was to see our mom smile again. But our transmutation failed. What we made wasn't even human. His leg had been taken. He was bleeding. I can't imagine the pain he was in.
Right.
But through all that, he still gave up his right arm to transmute my soul and body me to this suit of armor. Now, I just want to help him get his body back to the way it was. He wants to find a way to get me back to normal, too. It won't be easy. We might even get killed along the way. But that's the path we chose.
That's the path we chose.
All we can do is keep moving.
But Father Cornello said... He said he could do it. He promised me. Just because you and your brother failed, that doesn't mean...
Okay, then fuck it
doesn't
then.
mean he will.
Follow him then. Shit.
There you are, you infernal brat.
Look, can we just cut the crap and talk here? All I want are some straight answers about the stone. Tell me what I need to know, and I'll be on my way. Or we could get the military involved.
You're right, you're right.
Ask your questions.
You could do anything with the Philosopher's Stone, right? So why waste all that power performing phony miracles?
Because with each miracle, I can attract new believers to the Order. Believers who would lay down their lives for my sake. I'm slowly building an army, a legion of holy warriors unafraid to die.
Okay, calm down.
In a few more years, I'll be ready to unleash this mindless horde upon the world. And I'll use the Philosopher's Stone to tear this country apart. Who knows? I might even carve out a slice for you. Yeah, wait, what are you laughing at?
I knew it. You really are a novice, aren't you?
Stupid, nigga. He told everything. Ah! Wait!
I'm so dead.
You don't mean that either.
What an idiot.
You didn't see that shit? And he made it that with
He
the
lied to
thing.
you. He lied to everyone.
Why you?
Dilly.
Sorry, not today. Just face it, you're outclassed here.
I am without rival.
Without rival, you just got recorded so easily.
The fuck?
It's a rebound.
No, I won't be disgraced like this. Now, boy, behold, the chosen emissary of the sun god Leto.
Uh-oh.
What in me?
Damn! What is this nonsense? You can have it. There it is.
material. How did it just break like that?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Spare me, please. I was wrong. Please, I beg you.
I'm sorry, Al. For a while there, I thought we'd really found a way to get your body back.
I
Give me
love
the
their
Philosopher's Stone.
relationship.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
are you
Like
serious?
I was just saying, it was a fake. It wasn't real. Besides, it's shattered now.
Liar! You want to keep it for yourself, don't you? So you can use it on your bodies. That's right. And so you can try to bring your mother back again.
You shut up!
Mm.
People don't come back from the dead, Rose. Not ever. Not ever.
Sorry about your fiance.
He promised me. He said if I prayed it would happen.
He was a phony.
That hope was all I had left. Why am I supposed to believe it now? Tell me what to do. Please.
I can't tell you that. You have to figure it out.
She'll damn near kill herself, watch.
Right.
Keep moving forward. You've got 2 good legs, so use them. You're strong enough to make your own path.
Yeah! Bring it on!
They're pissed.
They pissed.
That damn brat. It's all ruined. Everything I worked for.
Yes, all that hard work.
Oh, it's
for nothing.
homegirl.
I knew we should have just incited a little rebellion.
You.
I'm hungry, lass. Can I eat the old man, please? He's big and fat.
Not this way, Gluttony. We don't want you giving yourself indigestion.
Now you two, everyone has mocked me. I won't stand for.
Wow. Wow.
I'd say this concludes our business.
So we need to remember that symbol.
Just as things were beginning to look promising, too. Now I suppose we'll have to start over from
She's
scratch.
crazy good.
Father won't be pleased. In any case, it's time we started thinking about our next move.
And let them on his tongue. Wow. A lot of great things happen, bro.
So we got to see more action. I feel like we're getting, you know, the starting pieces, the building blocks of the long-term story right now.
Yeah, long-term story. And also we get more information about alchemy. About, like, what did he say about how did he, because it wasn't even the same dents, you know what I'm saying? Do you remember that scene? When he turned like that flower into...
Oh, no, yeah, he said he turned organic matter into inorganic matter, and it should have been about the same, he said like the same size, just
And the
about
dents
like,
and stuff.
yeah, everything should have been about the same, but it was all, but it was all like, so now we really know that in order to do something like that, you have to trade something of equal value, which makes sense. But I guess if you also can't, it makes sense that you can't do this, but you can't turn organic matter into inorganic matter.
Without that fake ass stone that he had.
Exactly, so that makes sense that,
He pretty much put fucking steroids inside, you know what I'm saying?
Inside
like,
what?
Not inside, but he pretty much is forming artificial as organic.
GMO.
Yeah.
But
to create bigger and whatever.
But what's interesting is that, so apparently the Philosopher's Stone allows, for whatever reason, we don't know like everything about it yet, but it allows unnatural things to happen, like unnatural alchemy to take place. But how in the world are there fakes is what I want to know.
Right.
And there must be like some type of black market or something going on where these people make fake Philosopher's Stone. But how do you create something that can kind of do the job, but I guess doesn't do the ultimate job?
She did it though. It seemed like she did it. She created that. She created one for the beginning dude, and then it disappeared, and then went back to the scene of her and Gluttony. And she's like, wow, that's a shame. Then here it go again.
Yeah.
She's doing all this.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
like, what is she trying to do?
What is this? Sailor Moon. Every time they fuck up, they go back to that scene of her and be like, what's the next?
Oh yeah, what's the, dang, I forgot the name of the...
Not she, but like, that's Pirate.
I forgot the name of the original queen villain in Sailor Moon with the red hair. She's that lady.
She's that lady.
She has a bunch of minions.
One will transmute, but somebody think.
There's nothing to think. That's alchemy, no doubt about it.
But somehow he's ignoring the law of equivalent exchange. He should have only been able to
Look at him, he's
transmute
on
that flower into an object of equal mass.
And he's changed.
Yeah, see, it said to equal mass, so that's
Yeah.
heavier. That's what I'm saying. He creating artificial shit.
But notice how he's on a box.
Oh, all that box. He's like this.
That's me whenever I go anywhere.
I know, right?
I can't see nothing past a crowd.
But let me hear it again.
No doubt about it.
But somehow he's ignoring the law of equivalent exchange. He should have only been able to transmute that flower into an object of equal mass.
And he's changing organic matter into inorganic matter. He shouldn't be able to do that unless...
Yeah, there's just...
So what does that mean when it says changing from organic matter to inorganic?
Or that's almost like, think of it almost like changing a living thing into an inanimate object. Like he turned a living thing into like a crystallized version, which is inanimate, you know?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
That's the simplest way, I guess.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But it does make sense that you can't do that, you know?
It makes it, because that's why he's saying equal change, pretty much. He's like...
Sorry.
No, you go.
In a way, like, I think alchemy isn't supposed to necessarily, like, defy certain laws of nature. It seems like it's supposed to be, like, intertwined with laws of nature.
Right.
Like, you're doing stuff that's obviously not, like, quote-unquote realistic, but for the sake of the anime, it's like, it is still alchemy. And in a way, it does have to follow certain laws of nature. You know? Does that make sense? It's kind of like Stranger Things. I haven't watched a bunch of Stranger Things. I haven't watched a lot of Stranger Things, but I watched some of season 1. I got far enough to know that there's some type of, spoiler alert if you haven't watched any Stranger Things, but there's some type of tear in the what's it called? The dimension. Yeah, where it goes to like the alternate reality or something, but that's unnatural to do. Like that's super dangerous to do that. You know what I mean? So no matter what it is, it's always like you got to follow the laws of nature. That's like an ongoing theme in a lot of shows, and I think that's the same thing that alchemy is, unless you have the Philosopher's Stone. I want to know more about the Philosopher's Stone.
And that makes sense why it's a freaking taboo to try and bring somebody from the dead back to life, because that's not equivalent change. What you exchanging? Your leg?
You have to exchange a life.
Yeah. Pretty much, right? Maybe.
Yeah, pretty much. Seems like it.
It seems like it because he lost his leg and then he lost his arm just to bring back homeboy, his brother. You just gotta have something to have equal change and value, right? So,
but I want to know more about the Philosopher's Stone and know why it is able to defy these laws.
These laws. That's crazy.
But I love the main character even more. I already liked him from the beginning.
Edward?
I already liked both of them from the very get-go. We both did. But like this episode made me love him even more because he's just like a perfect combination of being funny, goofy, but not too goofy to where it's corny. But he's also like a smart ass. But it's like it's funny because their little like inputs of humor don't interrupt what's going on. It's like a perfect little balance, but then
true.
And they're still like young, so they have like that kind of young charm, kind of like Gon and Killua do. You know, they kind of have that like young, charming relationship, but they're actually brothers, and they went through the most together. So they have a really like heartwarming bond going on. Because
I felt like, not the immature, but like when he said that we're not, what's his name? Alfonso? Is that his name? Alphonse? When he said that we're not bad people.
Aww.
We're just trying to bring back our mom. I'm like, that's the kid. You know what I'm saying? That's the little kid in them.
But they're super intelligent. You know what I mean? But they're still kids. Just because they're really intelligent doesn't mean they're not kids.
They know how to fight. And to be honest, they're very smart. And in a way where they're not really ignorant like that. Only time they was really ignorant was trying to bring back their mom. But that's the immatureness of them.
That was a huge lesson to them, though.
And they learn from it. and it takes a lot of guts and it takes a lot of maturity to keep on moving forward. Yeah. And trying and doing what they're doing right now.
Well, it's like he told her. He said because what she is going through, what Rose is going through is probably something that reminded them of what they went through after. First, they lost their mom, but then they tried to bring her back and lost more than just their mom by doing that, you know?
Yes, yeah.
So going through both those experiences, they both had to somehow pick themselves back up and move forward and continue on with whatever goal they want. And so seeing Rose like that over her fiance, she found out that everything she had hoped in was not true, and now she has no chance for fiance coming back. She has no faith to follow. She has nothing now. She feels like she has nothing. And so they probably kind of saw her in themselves, and it's like he told her, he's this young kid telling a woman that's older than him, like, I can't tell you what to do next. That's impossible. He said, but you have two good legs, so get up and walk forward.
And that's I'm sorry. And that's a shot for himself, saying that, look, I tried doing this. I lost my leg and my arm. You got two good legs. You can get up and keep on walking.
Yeah.
You know, and move forward. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry that you banked on that, but nigga was a phony.
Yeah.
Damn, she was desperate.
Yeah. That's all I have to say.
But do we know her name yet?
The villain?
We just know Gluttony. Yeah.
No, we don't know anything about her.
Yeah. But damn, and then her claws or whatever, her fingers is long and sharp. And fast and cool. Oh my god, she's deadly. And they talking about her father or he said that he will be mad or my father will be mad. What, a Triforce?
Just as things were beginning to look promising too. Now I suppose we'll have to start over from scratch. Father won't be pleased.
See, father won't be pleased.
So her dad's gotta be scary.
Yeah. Ooh. What's her father about?
Her father must be the leader of whatever that is, that symbol they have.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's almost like they're branded with that symbol. But I wonder what it is.
I told you. Triforce.
Okay.
Well, we feel like we covered everything. If we didn't, go down to the comment section down below and we can have a discussion there. But please, no spoilers. Until next time, adios.